Oh man, I've had a week. On the 16th, I think it was, I was in the ER. Tom made me go, and rightly so, turns out, because I have corneal abrasions in freaking both eyes, although this one's worse. So I'm going to graduate from these freaking sunglasses to, I don't know, cool eye patch maybe, but you'll hear more about that a little bit later in this vlog. It has been so hard to be okay with releasing it. It gets so personal and it's so rough. I've never really done much editing before, and as I was doing the clips, I wasn't really thinking about how well they were going to go together. So I'm nervous, but I'm just gonna tell myself to just do it. I also got some good news and bad news about my shoulder at sports medicine on Monday, and found out that yes, indeed, I do have a rotator cuff tear, but more importantly, x-rays showed that my AC joint is almost gone. It looks like Batman's x-rays in the Dark Knight Rises, and so the good news is we are going to do everything we can to keep from having to do the surgery because it's not a great one. They cut off part of your clavicle, and there's screws, and it just, it doesn't sound like fun. So he gave me a cortisone shot, which, by the way, freaking awesome. Uh, and then he wants me to start swimming and also doing physical therapy. And yeah, we'll see how long we can put it off. But eventually, probably gonna have to fix it. And whew, that makes me nervous. But he was like, man, yeah, I don't really see this outside of 60-year-olds and up. And but I found something interesting with this that might actually do well for disability, which it does look like I'm going to have to apply for. But he said with this one, which has had surgery, he doesn't see that kind of tear, a labral tear in the back. It's a posterior uh, dislocation, and he said, you know, you don't really see that side of people who've been electrocuted or had surgeries. Not surgeries, seizures. God dang, I'm so tired. So yeah, that's going to help a lot with my claim because indeed it is freaking messing up my body, and there's physical evidence of the seizures. So good and bad, yeah. And anyway, quick disclaimer before we start. I am not a therapist. I am not a doctor. I'm just somebody who's been in the been dealing with healthcare problems and been in therapy for a very long time. These things have helped for me, and I hope that maybe some of this can help you guys out. But as always, you'll have to tailor everything to your own life. And anyway, with that said, here's what I got for the first episode. Well, second episode, technically. I will constantly be improving, I promise. But yeah, here we go. Just got done doing some household chores, some laundry, some cleaned out the microwave, and the bathroom counters, and I'm feeling accomplished. It's nice. Tom's out there. He's out seeing scary stories. That was a fun one. I remember reading that book when I was in elementary school, and it was, in fact, the one with the spider. And that was nuts. So I wasn't sure if I could go see it and like handle it because I'm a wuss. I'm a total wuss. So Tom's gonna come back and let me know if it's something I can handle. That's kind of how we do horror movies. But yeah, I'll let you guys know how that goes. But I just wanted to share this achievement because it's been a while since I've been able to do this much housework in one go. And I'm really happy about it. And I know I look like crap, but I'm trying to be okay with that. But yeah, I'll see you guys again with another achievement or something interesting. But I just wanted to share that with you because it's a real victory when you can actually do something to contribute to the house. I try to do all the housework because Tom works so much. Doesn't always work. Sometimes things just get a little let go for a little bit. But I'm trying to get to a point where that doesn't happen anymore. And you guys are helping. Thanks. Oh, ah. Hey everybody. Today is Monday afternoon, and I'd like to talk to you about one of my weaknesses or failings or not quite right isms, and that is pacing. Today I did a lot of chores, and it felt really good to get them done, but I just kept going and going and going for hours, and pacing often ends up ruining my attempts to really get up and get out and stay up and stay out. Because I want so badly to have full function again, and I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but I keep forgetting where my limits lie until I'm well past them and just end up like passing out or having to go to bed or whatever. Usually passing out, but speaking of which, yeah, for a while I was a part of Alliance Krav Maga, and I fainted 3 times, and they were like, you gotta get a note from the doctor to come back, and boy was that disappointing. But I'm rambling, so let me stop with that. Let me stop that. So pacing is a problem for me. So I've built in some breaks and rewards throughout my day, and if you have a chronic illness or or if you're just like gung-ho, it's a really helpful thing. So today I did, I washed the floors and swept, swept and vacuumed and all that stuff. Did some laundry, washing rugs, and dishes, and cleaning off tables, nightstands, stuff like that, which isn't a whole lot, I realize, but man, it's a lot for me. And so I was able to take these little like breaks to avoid getting overheated and stuff like that, and it worked out really well. So then when I got done with all the stuff I was gonna do, I got to reward myself with the first episode of Woo Assassins, the new series that Iko Uwais is doing, and I'm a die-hard Iko fan. I will watch anything he does, and I was not disappointed by the first episode, which is what's going on back there. So the first episode, I'm not going to spoil anything for you beyond what you're seeing over my shoulder, not that it would make much sense from over there with no sound, but so the first episode is bookended by this awesome fight, and in that fight, Iko manages to dodge some bullets, which is something, honestly, I was ready to buy before he turned into Mark Dacascos, who has been a champion martial artist since the age of 7. But yeah, I believe that Iko Uwais might have a chance of actually dodging a bullet. He's amazing. And speaking of all that stuff, I've been reading a book about the art that he practices called Pencak Silat Through My Eyes, and it's by one of the most renowned teachers of the art in Indonesia, and it's really fascinating. I'm learning so much, like that there are many different styles, and until fairly recently, maybe about the 80s, I think it was when he started, no, the 90s actually, but those styles were typically taught only to family members and close friends within the village, and almost, it just wasn't taught to the public, it just wasn't done. And it would be taught, in people's living rooms and stuff like that. And it is amazing. I've been able to see all these different styles, and I love God, I'm just rambling now. But I just love the philosophy behind it as well. You have, you know what, I'll make a video just about that sometime. So I'm just gonna save that for later. But yeah, I just wanted to check in and say hello and share with you the whole pacing thing. And it really does help to really find something that you're passionate about and use that to make yourself stronger. It's like the carrot, that you're always reaching for. In my case, it's watching Iko beat wholesale ass while still being a good guy. He's a chef in this show. He's such a great good guy. He's always just such a cinnamon roll. And I'm delighted that his career is going so well, and I can't wait to see what he does next. But yeah, I have to go write a script now, but it's fun. It's about Tesla, so that'll be a fun thing to do. I'm a huge Tesla fan. But yeah, everything I meant to say is just kind of devolving into rambling, so I'm gonna get better at that. But I'll see you guys later, and have a great day. And watch Woo Assassins. Oh, it's good. Give it a thumbs up, and share it with other people. Bye, everybody. Oh, hey, everybody, I'm back with a couple of script entries done. I'm so tired, but I still need to start. I gotta get my hair started for tomorrow's stream since it's Horizon, and I don't have much volume. This is like product. I have to, put stuff in it, so, uh, man, my brain just doesn't want to do it right now. But I will. I will. And then I'm going to watch 2 movies with Tom because he's going to be doing some podcasts on them, and doing a little bit more work while I'm doing that. And then we get to sleep, and oh, I can't wait to do that. This is the wonderful pillow that Desi got me from my wish list. It's a memory foam pillow for people who have it's like a post-surgery thing, and I was really lucky the first time I had shoulder surgery because I was sleeping in a bed that was it had belonged to my grandmother, so it was like a medical bed and you could raise and lower it, but this time and even though I haven't had surgery, and hopefully, well, I don't know what's gonna happen, but um brain just crapped out again. Ah! But it's been helping so much. It really has, just to lie down on it. And you can also prop it up as I have for sitting and typing and stuff like that. It's just an amazing pillow. Thank you, Desi. I love this pillow. It's so comfy. And it's been helping me sleep better. And it's been helping with my pain. It have the braces that Hannah got me, so thank you, Hannah. And right, one of the things I wanted to tell you guys was at times like this, when I'm really, really, really ready to just be done and everything hurts and I'm just crazy tired and my body feels like it's made of lead and like I can only control 70% of it. And but I think about Tom, and because he's the hardest worker I know. He drives 2 hours each way to go to work, and he continues to work when he gets home. He's doing the Patreon stuff. He's working for Collider, managing a team of writers, and he's doing it for way less money than he deserves. And he's just an inspiration to me every single day. And so are you guys. You guys always come whenever we do the streams, and you guys have your own lives and your own struggles, and yet you're always there. And that really helps me to continue to buck up and keep pushing as well. I'm trying to do some desensitivity training to deal with the pain, because I know it's only going to get worse the older I get, and I just need to toughen up this. That's the only way to deal with it, I think. But alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off and get some soup for Tom because he is not feeling great, and cook myself some dinner as well, and hopefully we'll get to go to bed around 10 or 11, and tomorrow then get ready for Horizon. Alright, I gotta do the curling one with my hair to give myself some volume. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. It's Tuesday morning, and I just puked my guts out. That'll happen fairly often. It's often mornings, but it'll happen any time of day. I'll just get hit with this incredibly strong wave of nausea and basically just scream into the toilet. And it's pretty rough. But I really, really want to stream today, and it's times like these that I just I lie down and maybe I'll put on something like I'm about to watch Woo Assassins again, the next episode, because A, I love it, and B, it's extremely distracting, and C, those guys are working their butts off, and the stuff they're doing is not exactly comfortable. And I'm sure people go home with bruises and just, man, but they gotta get back out the next day and do it. And it's very inspiring to me. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys tonight for Horizon. I think I will. Take care.
And Frack, if you like it, that's good enough for me. Chances are I'll like it too. Oh, a titty chicken! Finally!
2 arms! 2 arms!
We're really getting to see a lot from the glossary. Now, titty chicken, you want to stay far away and shoot him in the tits. And that's what happened.
It's Tuesday night. I just finished a Horizon stream and I was so tired. I wanted to check in because, man, this is that pillow Desi got me. It's so comfortable. My shoulder is happy, and I've got my headphones in. Nights like these, when my hands hurt a lot, this is going to be short because of that, I'll listen to music, and that really helps kind of turn down the volume and the pain. And I have this way of just kind of like leaving my body, and it's very, very handy because, as a lot of you know, living with chronic pain is like being tortured. And in my case, nerve damage to the ulnar nerve in this arm. It's like there's a wire running through my arm and all the way to my outside of my pinky finger. And it's like it's getting electrified. And a lot of things that you don't see in like movies and stuff, but that people who deal with chronic pain have to live with, is that you can end up really traumatizing yourself and feeding yourself some really bad thoughts and feelings, because if you have problems, if you have any kind of issues, and you can just go crazy in your mind, and just it pounds home that, yeah, you are worthless, you're useless because you're always sick and you're not going to be able to keep a job, and your spouse is going to want to leave you and no one's going to want to date you, and that stuff gets driven in by the pain, and eventually you break. You just do. It's a human nature thing, and that happened to me. It really did. And but I've been up for about, I think it's today is day 63, I think, that I consider myself up and out of that. It's going really well, and I will definitely talk about how that happened, how that started, but a huge part of that story is you guys, and I'm so happy to be able to share this with you. Another thing I did was another achievement today. I finally was able to eat something and keep it down. I ate one of those little 80-calorie packs of fruit snacks. And oh my god, being like the only thing I've successfully kept down today, it was so tasty. And it's funny how you can just, being sick a lot can give the ability to really, really thoroughly enjoy something. And that's something to be thankful for. And I really am. I'm happy that I can just sit there and be like, woo, I'm in heaven. And I did. And part of it is thanks to you, Desi, for this pillow. Gosh, it's like I can feel my shoulder just kind of almost sighing, you know? But anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm about to drop my phone on my face. I've done it before. Good night, guys.
Yeah, I need that tilde.
Are you all right?
Cut
Splinter.
myself. The door's locked.
You cut yourself on the door?
The animals, they're alive. Yen, watch out.
Oh, he's flying!
Monsters.
They're not alive. You're tripping, man.
Coming closer.
He's absolutely tripping, and he is ruining Ermian's stuff. What? Yen, are you high too? Good lord.
Strange.
Oh! Big one. Yeah, see, I'm not even getting hurt. It's not even hurting me. Yeah, they're not real. Whee! Oh yeah, don't say embarazada. I'm very pregnant. That's amazing. Oh, he's going down, guys. There he goes. Oh, maintain! Oh, he couldn't.
What's happening?
You were hallucinating. You ran at Ermian's animals, sword flailing. I had to calm you.
That's a good point, Jay. Maybe it might have been an option. We never mention this again.
Hey everyone, this is going to be a really short clip. I just wanted to check in. It is Friday, and I just got back from the ophthalmologist, which is what happened at the ER last night. I had gone to the doctor's office and they called an ambulance and took me to the hospital instead. And it's the weirdest thing. They're not entirely sure what's wrong, but there's something wrong with both of my eyes, mainly the left one. And it's made it very hard for me to be able to see, and I can't take these off because it just hurts way too much. And I wanted to talk about how easy it is at times like these to get extremely upset and frustrated because I have so much to do. I mean, I need my eyes because I've got a script to finish, I've got, streams to do, and, not being able to see very well and also having all that pain really inhibits what I can do. But what I wanted to talk about specifically, also sorry, it's hard for me to keep my train of thought going, I'm so tired. When this happens, what I like to do is make an inventory of what I can still do. And so I've got this little scale that goes from 0 to 3. That's like the layers of what I'm capable of doing. Like 0 is when I can't get out of bed and I can't type or anything. Usually those days are rainy days and my hands swell up and the arthritis gets really bad. Then you've got 1 where you're in bed but you can still work, and there's tons of stuff I can do there. I can do my foreign language studies, I can write, I can plan, for the Patreon stuff. And the next step up from there is being up and down, which is where I usually am these days. And so I can do streams and I just have to kind of rest through, up and down throughout the day. And then, of course, the best days are when I can spend most of the day outside of the bedroom, just kind of doing stuff around the house, and maybe even going out. And those are the best days. But right now, I'm in the up and down, and I've been thinking about this stream because I don't want to just drop off until this goes away when they don't even really know what it is yet. So what I'm gonna do is, these sunglasses are more than just protection, they're a reminder to stay cool. Because that is really number one with anything like this. is just stay calm, stay cool. So what I'm gonna do is do a cool version of the different cosplays that I'd like to do, you know? So we'll have cool Siri and cool, you know, you get the idea. But maybe even cool Mara one of these days, thanks to Drew! Oh my god, I can't wait to do that one. Thank you so much, Drew. And, man, yeah, I think that's all my brain can do right now. But, yeah, so stay cool. And I'll do the same. See you guys. Good enough. All right, we're about to, Hana as a raccoon, and I'm a flying squirrel, and we're about to play The Evil Within. Look at, she adorable. Look at her sunglasses. I love it. But we have a nice, delicious feast here. Yep. And neither of us has ever played this game before.
Never.
We don't know what to expect.
We got
Mom put
animal
us up to
cookies,
this.
so we'll be cannibalizing our animal. I don't know if they're lemurs or they look really generic.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like vague animal shape. Oh, that was a camel.
This one looks like a capybara to me, that pink one, but maybe it's just because I can't really see super well.
No, that's probably a capybara.
That would be cool. Man, what a circus that would be.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. We're gonna start. See you on the other side.
Why am I so
Yeah, Timo Gianto responded to one of my tweets. This is my favorite. Oh my god, this director that I love, who's made two of my favorite movies of all time, Headshot and The Night Comes For Us, responded. Oh god. Tom just told me. Oh my god, oh my god. Where is it? Oh, there it is. So thanks, I'm not at that level of making cool Hollywood action flicks yet. The English was used as the main villain in Headshot is Chinese. When Asians communicate with other Asians of different nationality, the preferred language is English. I misread what he was doing, but I love that. Sorry. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! We each get 3 tap outs. Whoever uses theirs up first loses. But during these tap outs, we're using animal cookies, circus animals to keep track. Not for the mobile app, but the laptop is always. Oh shit! Oh shit! I tripped it! I tripped an alarm. Run! Oh fuck! Time to go! Run! Run for your life, Sebastian! Oh man, I'm scared to look behind me. I'm just gonna run. Yeah, there's like another. Oh shit! Oh no! Oh! It's my police anyway, movie. Wow! This is exactly like that police station. Fuck! What? No! Go, motherfucker! Go! Oh my god. Woo! What the fuck is this now? Oh, it's like an oval shoot.
That's sewer.
Shit! Oh, there's spinning blades in here.
You need it. That's sewer. You have like. Otherwise, you're dead as Neil Silverman, so you might pass out of the toilet.
Tom and I just got murdered by the Dark One. It was
Dark One. Vaporized your ex.
He did. It really hurt my feelings.
And
I
threw
love
us
that
all
axe.
into an old medieval dumpster.
Yeah, we were Smith and a tailor going on an adventure, falsely imprisoned.
And we will remain there.
Yep.
We'll remain falsely dead, I guess. We're super dead.
We are.
Super dead.
Well, that was
Total
fun.
party way.
Yep. Oh man, I'm just too ashamed to go on. You said there was a small card to read?
Oh yeah. You fall to the ground exhausted and delirious. Without you, the rest of your party is soon overcome by the forces of darkness. Together you are hauled back to the dungeons and thrown into the deepest, darkest of cells, where your screams ring out in vain for the rest of your days. Your adventure ends here.
Wow.
You don't say. Is that the end of my adventure?
Oh no.
Kind of sounds like maybe it's not. No, it's still the end of our adventure.
Yep, it's the end.
We did.